Sorry for texting so late, Mom. Are you still awake?
Yep, I'm awake. I just got out of the shower. What is it?
I got the stuff you delivered today. Carrots and the other vegetables. Things are so expensive nowadays, so it really helps.
Ah, so you got the vegetables. I'm not sure you'll need them, but I just kind of put a bunch of stuff in. Was there anything James's family couldn't eat?
No, Jane's mother was pretty happy for the vegetables. The bamboo shoots you sent were especially impressive. We were worried that you might have spent too much money.
Oh, don't worry about it. I have this colleague who gives us a load of them every year. Apparently, his grandfather owns a mountain where he grows them. I won't be able to eat them all on my own, won't I? So tell them not to worry for me, will you?
Got it.
How are things there, Susan? Are you getting along with James's family?
I guess so. There's this tiny problem, but it's fine.
Oh, what problem? Are they being hard on you or something?
No, nothing like that. You know how there are many different kinds of families, right? What seems obvious for us can be completely different in other places. It's something like that.
Well, I guess it happens. Just tell James if you think something's strange, okay? It must be stressful for you living with his family as it is.
But I'll work hard so that they'll accept me.
What do you mean, accept me? What does that mean?
I've married James and are now their family on paper. But there's still this distance between us.
Yes, but are you really all right, Susan? Something happened, didn't it?
You worry too much, Mom. It's fine. I'll make things work out.
It's all right if that's the case, but you don't have to keep living with his family if you don't want to, all right? Some people just can't get along. There's no need to force it.
Yeah, I understand. I'll tell you if something happens.
Please do. I know you're the type to prioritize others over yourself, but don't be afraid to let it out with me, okay?
Thanks, Mom. It's my turn to use the shower, so I'll go now.
All right. I know, why don't you come home sometime soon? I know you're busy over there, but once in a while should be fine.
Thanks. I'll talk to James about it. Good night, Mom.
I called a taxi. I'm on my way, Susan.
Sorry, Mom. I know you have work.
Oh, what are you talking about? My daughter got into an accident and is now in the hospital? What made you think I would prioritize work?
Thanks, Mom.
Is your body all right? I heard that you broke a bone in your foot, but how is your head?
It's fine. They had it checked out but couldn't find any problems, they said. It seems that they're going to do a more thorough checkup tomorrow, though.
Oh, I see. What happened to the person who crashed into you?
Minor injuries, they said. He went home after a quick checkup.
Oh, how dare he crash into you who were driving completely safely? Make sure you find him, all right?
I've got insurance, so it shouldn't be a problem. He apologized as well, so...
Oh, it's good that he apologized. Apparently some people just drive away like nothing happened.
Yep. Oh, that reminds me. There's a favor I want to ask you for, Mom. Can you go and buy clothes and stuff for me?
Sure, but isn't James there to help? Why not ask him to bring over your stuff to the hospital?
James won't come.
What?
They're planning to go on a family vacation starting today.
But you just got into an accident! There's no way they just leave and go on vacation!
No, but they just said that they're going.
Are you serious?
Sorry, Mom. That's how they treat me over there.
My. Just how exactly do they treat you?
They don't even care whether I've gone into an accident or not. They just don't care about me.
Ah, so that's how they were treating you.
I first thought that the friction between us was the normal kind between a wife and her husband's family, which is why I tried to ignore it at first. But it's different. They don't see me as family over there. I'm sort of a maid, or even worse, slave to them.
Susan.
I'm sorry. I lied when I said things were alright. I didn't want to worry you, see? Sorry.
You're not the one who should be apologizing, Susan. You did nothing wrong.
But it's because I'm not good enough. I'm just an idiot who can't do anything right. Maybe that's why James' mother hates me so much.
You? An idiot who can't do anything right? Who said that?
That's what Jane's family thinks of me.
You are no such thing. I can't believe it. This must mean that even your husband James is taking the same attitude towards you, doesn't it?
Well, kinda.
Remember, Susan, you're not the one who's wrong here. Take your time and think about it while you're healing. You'll realize how horrible James's family is. How you feel is most important, all right?
Yeah. Thanks, Mom.
I'll be there in 30 minutes or so. I'll come see you and then go buy the things you need, all right?
You messed up, Susan.
Messed up what?
What do you mean, what? I'm talking about how you got into an accident. Mother already bought the stuff you needed for the vacation. She's pissed because you won't come home.
What? Why is she mad? There was an accident, you know.
That's exactly why she's mad. We were late since we wasted time waiting for you. Go and apologize to her later. It's hard for me and Dad as well when she's in a bad mood.
So you're actually going on vacation?
It can't be helped. We've had this planned out for a long time now. You weren't even supposed to come with us originally.
Why was she supposed to stay at home? It's messed up leaving your wife on her own while the whole family goes on vacation.
Huh? What do you want about? Did you hit your head and lose it or something? Didn't Mom and the others tell you that you would stay behind?
I thought that people normally would cancel their vacation and visit the wife in the hospital at situations like this.
I told you we're not coming. Me and my parents are going to go on vacation. You weren't even supposed to come in the first place, so it's fine, right?
I see. So what you're saying is that your wife is not a part of your family.
What? My wife? Are you alright, Susan? So you really did hit your head.
The wife's not actually part of the family, right?
You really just won't give up, will you? I'm saying that yes, that's how it is. At least have kids first if you want us to treat you like family.
I see. Just don't regret it later on, okay?
You're the one who keeps sending these ridiculous texts. Cut it out, will you? I'm telling Mother about our conversation, alright? You better prepare for when we get back from vacation. Long time no see, Mrs. Taruno. It's me, James.
Hello, James.
There's something I want to talk to you about. It's about your daughter, Susan. Truly, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to Susan, which is why I might have sounded so rude. I apologize for saying those things.
So you're saying that it's alright if you're rude to Susan?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I shouldn't have taken that attitude towards you.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. You're not even going to be Susan's husband anymore soon. You're not family, got it?
Please don't say such things, Mrs. Ceruto. I don't want to get divorced.
Why not?
I'm sorry. It would have been alright if I was able to convince my parents, but the two have very conservative ideas. They wouldn't listen to anything I said, you see?
Then shouldn't you have moved out of their house? Susan talked to you about your parents' attitude, right? But all you did was tell her to deal with it.
I thought that she'd be able to get along with my parents.
Meaning you thought that since Susan was a nice person, she'd put up with the things you and your parents did to her. That she'd do anything she was told and put up with not being treated as family? It seems you've insulted my daughter quite a bit.
No, that's not how it is.
That's why you pushed on Susan. You should really think about what you did some more. It's hard for a wife to live with the husband's family even in normal situations. Shouldn't you have been there to support her?
Yeah.
Susan's saying she doesn't want to live with you people anymore. Who can blame her after what you guys did?
I'm sorry. But you can't just ban me from meeting her anymore. That's kind of mean, don't you think? Put yourself in my shoes, will you? I was suddenly just told that we were going to get divorced. This is just too unfair.
You're really saying that after you didn't even visit her in the hospital when she broke a bone?
Yes, but that's because we had a vacation planned.
So what you're saying is that the vacation was more important than Susan? I don't really think there's anything more to say if the husband is like this. That's how you treat your wife who's currently in the hospital? Seriously?
Yes, but divorce? We need to talk about this.
You didn't listen to what Susan had to say. Why should I listen to you? You agreed with your parents' attitude and hurt Susan. Oh, but we still need to talk about the alimony. So I'll arrange a meeting after Susan gets out of the hospital.
Alimony?
You and your parents caused Susan a lot of stress while she was there. She was mentally unstable. She would sometimes cry, telling herself that it's all because she's so useless. We even have a certificate of diagnosis from the doctor. I'm going to have you pay for this.
But it's not like we physically abused her or anything. We were only pointing out her mistakes.
But you hurt her emotionally, didn't you? Physical abuse isn't the only type of abuse that gets tried these days. It's true that you treated Susan like an idiot and abused her emotionally, right? I heard that her food was always just leftovers and that she would always eat alone in the kitchen. How would you feel if someone did that to you? Wouldn't you hate it? Wouldn't you feel lonely?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Toruno, but let me talk to Susan, will you? I want to apologize.
I am not going to let you meet Susan in her current condition. I'll see how she is after she's discharged. Then I'll contact you. Oh, and will you and your parents get out of that house you're currently living in?
But
What, you thought that you could just continue living there? I asked a friend of mine to make the rent on the house cheaper. Why should I do the people who hurt my daughter a favor?
where will we live?
Susan's the owner of that house, so you have no right to argue. Get out by this month, will you?
This month? There's only 2 weeks left!
You know, I'm actually being quite kind here. Honestly, I want to kick you people out of that house right now.
I'm still technically Susan's husband, Mrs. Toruno. Let's decide on what to do about the house after talking things out, okay? This is just too sudden. We need to make a living too, you know.
Her husband? Don't make me laugh. You didn't even treat her like family. I would have considered what you said if you'd taken care of her. But I have no intention on listening to you after what you did to her.
I'm sorry. I promise I won't hurt Susan again. So please think this through one more time.
Susan chose to divorce because she didn't want to be hurt by you people anymore. There are no second chances. She went through so much pain up until now.
I won't live with my parents anymore. I won't even listen to what they say. So please listen to me. I promise to make Susan happy from now on.
I'm telling you already. Susan doesn't want to be your wife anymore. The love she had for you is gone now. Susan tried her best to do her job once she chose to become a wife. She's put up with enough.
Please, I'm begging you. Let me talk to Susan. Please. My family's really poor and I can barely get by. I won't be able to support my parents with just my salary. It's a huge problem for us if we lose the house.
Susan also needed help, you know? Why would I help you when you didn't even do anything to help her? Anyways, only family can visit her right now, so I'm afraid your meeting with her is impossible. Your family aren't her family anymore, got it? You only have yourselves to blame. You were the ones who didn't treat her like family. Susan was discharged from the hospital a few weeks later. James' family resisted to moving out at first, but they finally moved out exactly at the end of the month. After I exaggerated a bit and told them they'd be taken to court if they didn't do so. Apparently, they now live at this small apartment at some remote place. After Susan recovered, we hired a lawyer and discussed with James about divorce. James kept saying he didn't want to get divorced and tried to appeal to Susan's emotions by crying, but Susan wouldn't listen to a word he said now that she's mentally stable. And so we were able to make the divorce official. There wasn't much property or cash to split to begin with, so that was over at once. But I did have James pay a fine for abusing Susan emotionally. Apparently they had to get a loan to pay the fine, so things are even harder for James now. James's parents were careless with money to begin with, which is why James had it so hard. But I feel no sympathy for him, since he had to involve Susan in his mess. Susan heard from a mutual acquaintance quite a while after the divorce that James's mother got Alzheimer's. She now has these outbursts often, which means taking care of her is quite the hassle. I heard James gets injured a lot taking care of her. Susan probably would have been the one in his shoes had they not divorced. I'm really just relieved Susan made the right choice. It's been 3 years after the divorce now, and Susan has returned to her bright and cheerful self. She says she doesn't want to think about marrying again, but apparently she's been going out with someone recently. I'm glad she was able to find someone new, but I can't help but worrying after what happened. I'm sure that whoever she's chosen after getting over all that is alright though. I just wish that this time she'll be able to find happiness. I'm cheering for you, Susan.
Daniel, can you come home early tonight? I have something important to talk to you about.
Something important? I have a business dinner scheduled with my client tonight.
Can you not reschedule?
I will have to avoid that. I'm meeting a very important client. What is it about?
Should I tell you no? I don't think it's best for you to hear this during work.
You're scaring me now. But now I have to know, so yes.
Okay, long story short, I want a divorce.
What? A divorce? Nice try, but April Fool's a little while ago.
I'm not joking. I want a divorce. We need to part ways.
Wait a second, did I do something? I don't get it.
I just don't want to live with you anymore. I don't want to drag on the life I dislike any longer, so I need to restart.
Trisha, what's going on? Did something happen?
No, nothing in particular. I just don't want to be with you anymore.
I'm asking what's making you feel that way. I don't understand. There was a decent reason you want a divorce, right?
To not want to be with you is not a good enough reason.
I'm asking why. What about Alice? Have you forgotten we have a daughter? You need to be clear.
A reason? Well, I can give you a couple. But I guess the biggest reason is that the life I live with you doesn't make me happy anymore. You work, you're nice, I think you're a good dad. But as a man, you're not attractive. I think you're boring.
Boring? You want a divorce because I'm boring?
I don't feel any joy when I'm with you. In fact, it stresses me when you're at home at the weekends. I don't want you around.
So you don't like me anymore?
I guess not. It's been 15 years since we got married, so perhaps it's inevitable that I don't have feelings for you anymore.
I still love you, Trisha.
Oh God, stop it. I don't even want you to say that to me anymore. It makes me sick. If we don't break it now, I'm gonna start to hate you. So it's better if we get a divorce sooner, before I start hating my daughter's father.
Isn't there something we can do to fix it? If you want me to change, I will. You know what? I'm canceling tonight's dinner. I'll come home, so let's talk it through, okay?
No, I don't need to talk about anything. My decision is made. I finally told you after thinking it through. I'm way past the phase of trying to fix things together.
Trisha, please! You have to give me a chance. I will do anything.
No, it's over. I'm done with you. As a kind gesture, I'm telling you this directly and not through a lawyer. The only thing left is for you to sign the divorce papers I've prepared and to discuss Alice's custody. That's all.
How are you gonna explain to Alice?
She's in high school. She's old enough to choose who she wants to live with.
Wait, sorry, I'm still in disbelief. I don't get it.
Well, I can imagine it would be hard for you to accept, but you need to understand that my mind is set and that I don't have any feelings for you. We can't amend our relationship, so please sign the papers as soon as you can. That is the only thing I ask you. Daniel, how much longer do you need to sign those papers? I need you to move on.
I know.
If you know, then do it. We have decided what we need to. Alice made her choice to stay with me. Why is it taking you so long?
I hate the thought of not living with you two anymore.
You're being like a child now. I have already moved out of the house 2 days ago. Alice is getting ready to leave next week. Why can't you be a man and move on? Make up your mind already.
That's not fair. I never wanted a divorce in the first place. I want to keep living with my daughter.
Don't be such a baby. It's not like you're never seeing her again.
That's not the point.
Alice said she wants to start her new life with me. You better not do anything to make her think otherwise.
I won't. I will respect her decision. She was pretty clear that she wants to live with you. that she didn't want to live with me anymore.
Maybe Alice feels the same way I feel about you.
Am I that bad? So much so that my family doesn't want to be around me anymore?
See, this is what annoys me about you. You're being so indecisive and dragging this on. We have already agreed to get a divorce.
I may have agreed, but I still don't understand. You suddenly tell me you don't want to be with me anymore. It was an ambush from my perspective. You need to at least give me a reason I can understand.
Seriously? We have to go over this again? How many times have I told you that I don't have feelings for you anymore? That's all. It's my feelings. It's about me. So there is no point for you to try to understand.
I know. Trisha, I'm sorry. I know you've been out a lot the past couple of months. That was because you didn't want to be with me, wasn't it? Now that I look back, I see you were giving me hints. I wish I saw it sooner.
Well, I don't think I went out that much, did I?
Compared to before, yes you did. I thought that maybe you needed time away from the house. Now that Alice is in high school and you have a bit more time to yourself. But it was because of me, wasn't it?
Right. Yes, it was because of you.
I wish I realized sooner, before you lost your feelings for me. I'm sorry that our marriage didn't work out, and that I couldn't make you happy.
Well, I don't blame it all on you. There were things I could have done better too. So don't be so hard on yourself. Let's just move on with our lives.
It is a huge decision for me. But fine, I will sign. Would you like me to get them filed at the court as well?
Yes, if you can. Let me know once it's done.
Okay. Trisha, thank you for everything. Hey, Alice, sorry I couldn't pick up your call. I was in a meeting at work. What's up? Something happened?
Well, kind of. Are you almost done at work?
Yeah, I was getting ready to go soon.
Okay, good. I know this is a bit sudden, but can I come home to live with you again? Like, from today. I'm on my way to your office now.
What, on your way here? And you want to live with me? I thought you wanted to live with your mom.
Well, yeah. But I'm done with the revenge, so not anymore.
Revenge?
Yeah. I said I wanted to live with Mom only for revenge. The truth is, I want to live with you.
Sorry, I'm not following. Did you do something to Mom?
Kind of.
We're sorry for putting you in the middle of everything, and we're sorry we decided to divorce out of the blue, but it wasn't just your mom who made the decision. I agreed in the end, too.
No, that's not why I wanted revenge. Hey, Dad, let me ask you before I go on. You are over Mom, right?
Well, yes. After all she said to me, let's just say I don't wish for us to start over.
Okay, that's good. Listen, this might be a surprise, but you need to know something.
Okay, what is it?
Mom wanted a divorce because she was having an affair.
What, an affair?
Yeah, you know she brought up divorce out of nowhere.
Yes, but she never mentioned anything about someone else.
Of course she wouldn't. She didn't want to make it look like she was at fault. It would only be a disadvantage for her if you found out. You trust her too much, Dad. Mom has been in an affair for the past year. I wish I didn't find out neither, but I accidentally saw her go into a motel with another man.
What? What were you doing near a motel?
I'm sorry. I once lied that I was staying at a friend's house, but we actually went to this gig that this band was playing.
I see.
I'm so sorry I lied, Dad. I thought you'd say no.
That's okay. So that's how you found out about Mom's affair.
Yeah,
Why don't you tell me sooner? You could have talked to me.
I didn't have any proof. I know that you would have believed my story. But Mom is very careful of her tracks, so she could have talked her way out of it. I got of telling you once you two were going through divorce. But you were so hurt, Dad. I felt horrible for you.
Oh, sweetheart. I'm sorry, I should have been there to listen.
No. Nothing is your fault, Dad. This is all on Mom.
It must have been hard for you to be with Mom all this time.
Yeah, but I feel better now. Now that I got my revenge. I think she'll contact you soon asking to get back together.
What? Alice, what did you do?
Hey, I've arrived at your house now. I will give you the details later. I'll be outside of your building. Don't keep me waiting.
Hi, Daniel. How are you and Alice?
You're doing well.
Sorry about her moving back. I might not have been the best mom for these past months. I've been busy trying to find a job, so I haven't really been there for her.
You said she wants to live with me going forward. That's okay with you, right? You did say she's old enough to make her own decisions.
Yes, she already messaged me too. She said she can't live with me anymore. I didn't realize I was such a bad mom for her. She says to change legal custody too.
If that's what she wants, we should change it. Although we only have a few years left until she turns 18, but I will arrange the documents.
I've been thinking a lot since I moved out.
About what?
You know, if I should have stayed.
What do you say? Do you regret getting a divorce?
What if I say I do? Now that I'm on my own, I finally realize how much I've been dependent on you, Daniel. I thought I would be happy with Alice, but nothing seemed to go right. All I could think about was how great you were as a husband.
Just as Alice said.
What?
Your guy left you, didn't he?
Huh? What are you talking about? There is no guy. Stop playing with me.
Alice saw you going to a motel with another man.
She's so wrong. That was not me. I had never been to a motel with someone. You can't prove anything.
Yes, we can. Alice decided to live with you for a while so that she can collect evidence.
You're lying.
Nope. You were having an affair with your boss from your part-time job, weren't you? Better yet, he was married too. You broke off our marriage because he said that he wants to get a divorce to marry you. Then his wife found out and he dumped you instead, right?
No.
Which part am I wrong?
He fooled me. He said we'd be together. That's the only reason why I divorced you. But then he started saying his wife and kids are more important to him. It was a fraud.
Oh, so you think you're the victim? The truth is that you left me for another man. Do you think that makes me feel any better than before? No, it makes me feel worse.
I was an idiot. I let that guy talk me into betraying you. And now it has all come back to bite me. I'm so sorry, Daniel.
You don't have to apologize to me. It's all done and over with.
What? Do you mean you forgive me?
What do you think I am, stupid? No, I don't forgive you. I mean, you don't have to apologize to me verbally, because I'm suing you.
Sue me? On what grounds? We settled our divorce. You can't ask me to pay you anything.
We will see about that. I've already hired a lawyer to look into this. You were not telling the truth when you made me sign those papers, so he thinks there's a good chance we can work something up. Let's sit tight and see, shall we?
Wait, I'm being sued by his wife too?
So what? You got your division of assets, pay from that.
But then I won't be able to live.
Then I advise you work.
I've only had a small part-time job since we married. It's impossible for me to find a decent job at this age. Daniel, I'm sorry. I'll never cheat on you again. I'll never betray you, so please take me back. Give me another chance.
No way. You said you thought it through. You said your mind was made up.
I finally see that you're the most important to me.
Well, moments ago, you were head over heels about your boss. And now that he's done with you, you want me to take you back. You got some strong nerves.
Please forgive me. I should have realized how lucky I was to have a kind husband like you. I will never hurt you again. I will spend the rest of my life only for my family.
Nah, you can live however you want. If you stay with a boring guy like me, you might just change your mind again. And also, Alice has not forgiven you either. She may be older now, but she still is a child. Do you realize how shocked she was when she saw you two?
I will apologize to her. Can we please get back together if she forgives me? Please.
That's not possible. She is sitting next to me right now, watching us sending these messages. And she says she never wants to hear from you again.
I'm sorry. I was wrong about everything. I'm sorry for having an affair, and I'm sorry for ambushing you to a divorce. Please forgive me.
It's too late. Way too late. You're the one who told me not to be such a baby. And you said, let's just move on with our lives, right? Afterwards, my lawyer found a way to sue my ex-wife and her boss. I knew by suing her boss, there was a possibility of him and his wife getting a divorce too. But I heard they chose to stay together because their children were still very young. In the end, Trisha lost the majority of her division of assets to pay me and his wife for her wrongdoing. Trisha, broke, tried to get help from her own parents. But Alice had already told him what happened. Furious, they didn't let Trisha set foot in their home. I don't know where she is now, but I haven't been contacted by authorities or anything, so I'm pretty sure she is alive. I wanted to sue her for child support, but I haven't been able to because her whereabouts are unknown. After what we went through, I'm living happily with my daughter. Although it's just the two of us, we haven't had any problem from not having Trisha around. We have been managing well. We bought several new appliances to make up for the lost manpower, and it's been working great. By the way, in case you were wondering what my daughter did to get revenge, she found proof that the two were having an affair and shared it with his wife. She seemed satisfied that she got what she needed to get. But after seeing all the evidence she collected, I felt horrible to have made my daughter do such things. I was completely useless from the shock of the divorce back then. If I had been stronger and smarter, perhaps I could have taken the hard role she took on. When I heard the details of her revenge, I felt so horrible that I could not help but cry from regret. She always acts cool, but deep down I know she is very hurt. So my top priority now is to provide her a safe home full of love. Alice being a teenage girl, it's hard not to be an embarrassing dad, but I will do whatever it takes to keep a smile on her face and show her that love without betrayal exists in this world.
Hi, Steve. Sorry for calling during work. Are you free right now?
Yeah, what is it? Strange getting texts from you while at work.
Me and Amanda haven't been feeling well since this morning, remember? We just went to the doctor.
Oh, you did say something like that this morning, didn't you? So, what did the doctors say?
We caught the flu.
What, really?
Apparently Amanda got it from someone in kindergarten. They did say something about the flu going around. I'm sorry. It seems that I wasn't careful enough.
From kindergarten, huh? And you, how are you feeling? You have a fever or something?
Yep, just below 100 degrees. My body aches and my head hurts. But it doesn't really feel like I caught the flu. It's much worse for Amanda, though.
What's her temperature?
A bit over 100. She just keeps sleeping, and whenever she wakes up, her face is red. It looks like the symptoms are much harder for her.
Okay, I got it. That's good and all, but what are you telling me I should do? I can't just take a break, you know? Can't you just do something about it?
I know it caused you trouble, but can't you at least have a bit more sympathy?
Who cares? Decide what to do about this is more important. I've got to take a break for at least 1 week if I get the flu as well. That just can't happen.
I'll wear a mask at home, but it seems that it's hard for Amanda to wear one. You'll just have to bear it, I guess. We'll separate the rooms.
You'll take care of Amanda, right? Tell her not to go out of her room too much as well, will you? Then it won't matter whether she's wearing a mask or not.
But I got the flu as well, remember?
But you can still move around, right? That means you should be able to take care of Amanda. Or are you saying that it's alright if I get the flu as well?
Why are you always like this, Steve? All you think about is yourself. Can't you at least cooperate a little?
I would, if you were so sick that you couldn't move around. But that's not the case, isn't it? So just take care of Amanda for me, will you?
That's not what this is about.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that this is what it's about. Also, just because you have the flu doesn't mean you can stop doing housework, alright? You know I can't cook.
That's what I thought you would say. I'll do what I can while I can still move around. Does that please you?
What do you mean, does that please you? It's the obvious thing to do in your position. I mean, it's not that I won't help if things get really bad. Tell me if that happens, will you?
Yes, I get it. I'll tell you if I can't handle it anymore. Hi, Steve. Sorry, but can't you finish early and come home quick today?
What? Did something happen?
Amanda looks really sick. She's got a fever of 104 degrees. I want to take her to the doctor.
Sorry, but there's work I still need to take care of. I can't just drop it and go home, you know?
What about tomorrow then? You don't have work on Saturdays, right?
Yeah, but the clinic's closed on Saturday, isn't it?
They're open until noon. Can you drive us there tomorrow?
Sorry, but I can't.
Why not?
I'm going fishing with my colleagues tomorrow. It starts early, so I won't have time to drive Amanda to the clinic.
Fishing? Can't you just go fishing another time? Prioritize your daughter, please.
I promised I would go a while back. I can't just cancel abruptly. Wait, why don't you take Amanda? The clinic's not even that far.
I said I'm not feeling well. Why are you not able to think about me as well?
You should be fine as long as you go by car. Or is it that you're too sick to drive?
Won't you be taking the car if you're going fishing? How will I drive?
Oh, you're right. I didn't think about that.
It's not funny. I'm begging you. Just take Amanda to the clinic before going fishing.
I can't. It starts early in the morning. You don't even seem that sick. Why not just walk there?
Will you please cut it out? How can you just say such things? You even make me do all the housework even when I've got the flu. Aren't you at least a little worried about me?
No need to get so mad. You're just over-exaggerating again. You don't have influenza. It's just a cold. Amanda will be fine by tomorrow, too.
You know that there are people who die from influenza, right?
Yeah, but it's basically zero, right? Stop trying to prove your point with such ridiculous examples. You know, when I was a kid, we had none of that. You're just being overprotective.
Fine. I'll ask someone else to help.
What? Oh, do that, will you? It'd be a lot easier for me, too.
Yep. Good luck with work, I guess. Have fun with tomorrow's fishing, too.
Well, who knew fishing was so fun? Did you see that picture I sent you at noon? It was huge, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, I saw it. I'm so glad you had fun.
What's your problem? Hey, never mind. I was expecting you wouldn't be able to understand.
Then why did you ask me in the first place? You know I'm not feeling well. It'd be nice if you didn't bother me with all this other stuff as well.
Well, I'm sorry. Wait, you still had the flu? It's already been 1 week, hasn't it?
It's only been 4 days. Amanda and I can barely get out of bed. I told you yesterday that Amanda's condition was getting worse, right?
Oh, I guess you did say something like that. I wonder what I should do.
Do about what?
I finished fishing, but you two still had the flu, right? Looks like Amanda's gotten worse, too. I don't want to catch it, so I'll just stay over at a friend's house. Besides, I don't have work tomorrow anyways.
I see. Then I guess that settles it. I'm not going home either. You know, we should just sell the house.
What? What's this about suddenly?
I mean, the house we have now was meant for the 3 of us, right? It'll be much too spacious just for you when the 2 of us are gone. It'd be better if Amanda and I just moved to a smaller house.
Wait, hold on! I have no idea what you're even talking about. Why are you suddenly talking selling the house?
Won't it be lonely for you in our current house once the 2 of us are gone? You'll see that it's quite spacious once our stuff is gone.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why are you suddenly talking about leaving?
What do you mean you don't understand? Fishing was more important to you than taking care of the 2 of us with the flu, right? I don't see a reason to remain being a family.
What? So that's what this is about? you're mad I didn't prioritize you too? Are you trying to get my attention by threatening to leave or something? You're such a child. That's so devious of you.
Sorry, but I don't care whether it's devious. I mean, it is your choice whether you're going to stay in the house or not. Me and Amanda aren't going to be staying, though.
Do you really understand what you're doing? You're saying you want a divorce, right?
Yes, and I think that getting a divorce is better for Amanda as well. That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
You clearly don't understand. You're a housewife, aren't you? How are you gonna make a living without me?
I actually do have some skills, you know. I used to work before I married you as well. I'll manage it.
You'll manage it. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. This isn't enough reason to divorce, you know. I'm not gonna insult you anymore, so just calm down.
What? You don't want to divorce?
Well, yeah. I just went fishing and now this? Stupid, really. No one is just gonna say, yes, let's get divorced in my position.
Well, I have a proposition then. Amanda and I are currently at your parents' house. So if you want to say something, come over now and say it to our faces. Let's talk it over from the beginning face to face, shall we?
What? Why are you at my parents' house? You didn't tell me anything about that.
You wouldn't take us to the doctor, so I asked your mother to come and help us. She's taking care of us now.
You asked my parents for help? I mean, I guess their house is close to ours. But why did you tell me first?
Well, I'm sorry, but we really didn't have the luxury. Amanda keeps getting worse and our husband was of no use, so...
Yeah, I got it. How's Amanda? It was nothing, right?
Luckily, yes. But it doesn't excuse what you did to us. Well, that's it, I guess. Come here if there's something you have to say. Let's talk it over so we can come to a conclusion both of us can be happy with. So, you decided not to come, huh? Me and your parents are waiting, you know. Why didn't you come?
What? Why would I want to catch the flu? What's the point in talking things through anyways? There's no point in me having to go over there either.
So you're still saying it.
Saying what?
That you don't want to catch the flu. That's your excuse, even in a situation like this? You really never change, do you, Steve?
But I won't be able to go to work if I catch the flu, right?
We're on the brink of divorcing, you get it? I'm not saying you shouldn't prioritize work, but the way you treat us is just too much.
Wow, you really are a hassle, huh? No one likes people like you know that?
Really? I'll take care. So, what did you mean when you said there's no point in talking things out? You didn't agree on me and Amanda leaving, so I decided we needed to have a conversation.
That's just what you're saying now, though. This is such a hassle. Just cut it out already, will you? To be honest, I'm tired of putting up with your nonsense.
Nonsense? Do you think I'm joking or something?
Well, yeah. The flu is just a slightly more severe version of a cold, right? You're saying that's why you want to get divorced? If you are actually being serious, I'm kind of worried about your mental health.
I guess you're right. You don't even come to talk with me. I expected you would react this way, honestly.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about the flu, you see. You place your own hobbies above your daughter suffering from a fever, right? You make me do housework even when I feel ill, right? That's the problem. It's not about the flu. How do you expect not to get divorced when you can't even understand that?
I'm saying that you're being overdramatic. It's not like I left Amanda on her own. You were there with her, right? It's not such a big deal.
Normally, yes, but I got the flu too, you know. And still, you asked me to take care of Amanda and do all the housework? You thought that was alright?
Yeah, but I only did that because it'd be a problem if I caught the flu as well.
Yeah, I get it. But is that really the only reason?
What are you talking about?
I knew this from a while back. But you only care about yourself, don't you? You left the two of us alone just because you couldn't be bothered, right?
What? What's with the sudden accusation? What made you come to this conclusion? Where's your proof?
You really still don't get it? Everything you've done until now is my proof. The fact that you tried getting me to do everything, even though you knew I had the flu, and the fact that you prioritize fishing over your own daughter. I'm saying that it's because the only person you care about is yourself.
I get that you're mad, and I understand how you feel. So can't we just forget about all this? From now on, I'll help as well. Happy? Well, I guess that settles it.
Can you not just end the conversation? That's what you always do when the conversation doesn't benefit you. The only reason you didn't come is because you just didn't want to deal with it, didn't you? You're afraid of being called out by me and your parents.
Huh? Can you not speak about what you know nothing about? I'm not afraid.
If that's what you want to think, then go ahead. Just know that from the outside, it looks like you're just running away from the problem.
You're the one that's being over dramatic. Divorce? Over this? You're the one who's running away from their problems.
Maybe that's how you see things. But even if I'm running away, it's towards a better future. A better future for me and Amanda, you see. I doubt someone like you who only acts for their own sakes will understand. Don't think that we're just going to keep living with someone who doesn't even care about their own family. Steve never came to his parents' house to talk to me after that, so I decided to just forget about him and move on. His parents are also furious at Steve's actions and are fully supportive of our divorce. They even took care of me and Amanda until we were able to fully recover. When it was time to file the divorce, Steve fought against it. But I was able to make it official with the help of his parents. I was able to find a job with the skills I already had, and am now living with my daughter Amanda. As with Steve, he pays child support to Amanda, but other than that, appears to be the same. His family left him after what he did to me and Amanda, though. Serves him right after what he did to us. Good morning, Mother. About the trip this week, we plan to meet up at 10 a.m., right?
Yes, that's right. Oh, yeah. And I wanted to ask you about that trip. Why did you reserve rooms at a hotel? I said I wanted to stay at one of those cottages on the lake, didn't I?
Well, this trip was planned for Brian's graduation gift, and you know how he prefers the city rather than the outdoors. And another thing, the hotel has an allergy-specific menu, which I'm sure you know. Brian has a severe allergy. There are certain things he can't eat. Figured it was best to be on the safe side, and also enjoy the vacation without having to worry about what he can eat or can't eat. I'm sure you understand.
This allergy thing again, huh? It's so strange that he can't eat eggs or milk or anything with flour in it. I wonder why he developed such allergies. Maybe you didn't feed him right when he was a child.
No, I don't think that's it. He was born with it.
Oh, really? But, I mean, I have to close up shop to go on this vacation, and we have to stay in a hotel in the city? That's no fun. Why do I have to sit back and take it? I mean, I'm the one running a business, and I need a vacation, and staying at a hotel is not really my way of relaxing.
So, you're taking time off from work?
Of course. The only one that's working at the shop is my husband and my eldest. If my husband takes time off from the shop, well, the shop won't function properly. If my son James was left to mind the place, we would go bankrupt.
Thank you so much for all your hard work, Mother.
If my husband had not demanded that I go on the trip, I would have passed. But he insisted.
Yes, I see. Thanks so much, Mother. Oh, yes, and Brian said it would be disrespectful for us to leave Grandma behind all by herself. I hope you'll accept how kind and considerate he is towards you, and I hope you occasionally talk to him. Whenever you two meet, you never really talk much. I was getting a bit worried.
No way! Why do I have to go on a vacation and then have to spend time blabbering with my grandson? What would we even talk about? And to be honest, I really don't get along with him.
Really? Okay, I see. I heard there was a beautiful park nearby. We could arrange a picnic for a day. The weather is supposed to be really nice around this time.
Oh, yeah. A picnic, huh? Well, whatever. At least I'll get a little break from all the work I've been doing. Don't worry about me. I'll find stuff to do.
Okay, Mother. Whatever you want.
But could you select some spots I would enjoy while we're there? That would be helpful. I mean, I'm taking precious time off to celebrate his graduation. It's the least you can do.
Hello? Mother? I'm really sorry. Brian was just hospitalized. Could you return home without us?
Huh? I thought we were all going back together. I haven't even made plane reservations.
I'm sorry, but I can't leave Brian's side at the moment. Please, this is an emergency.
Okay. Why did I even consent to this trip? What a total waste.
I'm really sorry about this.
My husband keeps asking me, so why was he hospitalized? What was the cause?
Well, it's obvious. It was an allergic reaction. I guess there was an ingredient in his meal which he was allergic to. I should have known. It was all my fault. I checked with the hotel staff and they were adamant that there was nothing he was allergic to was included. I really don't know what really caused the reaction. I mean, there are sure it wasn't the meal.
Oh, really? He had an allergic reaction at the hotel? I should have seen this coming. He should have been more careful.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Ugh. Well, he just graduated from high school, right? He should be able to handle himself. He's a grown man now. He can't be relying on his mother forever. I spread some powdered eggs before it was served.
You what? Are you serious? Is this some kind of joke? Are you serious? Saying you put powdered egg?
Yes. I saw something on the internet about allergies. It said that if you put powdered eggs over a meal, it prevents allergies. They said it works great on infants, so I figured it would work for Brian. I did it out of compassion. I thought it would cure his allergies once and for all. It's not as if I did it out of malice. I meant no harm.
Meant no harm? Are you serious? He was taken to the hospital. To the ER. Do you realize that?
Yeah, I know. So, what about it? Oh, you want me to apologize or something? Is that what you want me to do? I can understand you thanking me for trying, but to apologize? I only did it because I thought I could cure him. I mean, he would be so much happier if he could eat whatever he wanted, right? Maybe the reaction is only temporary. It could be one step to enhance his immunity. You never know. Maybe next time he eats eggs or whatever, he may get no reaction at all. If that happens, you and Brian would appreciate what I've done. Yeah. You know, maybe we should have him eat it again. But really build his immunity and say goodbye to this bothersome allergy.
Please, stop making this out to be one big joke. Would you have been so insensitive if Brian had died? What would you have done? His allergy is no joke. One mistake and he could have died. Even this very moment, he is in great pain. This is all your fault! I really can't believe you actually did this.
You're blowing this all out of proportion. The reason why he became such a frail boy is probably because of your constant obsessiveness towards him. It's actually all your fault. I'm sure of it. You probably brought him up all wrong. Always picking what he can eat and what he can't. You ruined his childhood. And I stepped in to try and help. And I get this in return? Ugh, please.
Okay, just forget it. I completely realize what kind of person you really are. We will probably never see you again. You were family, and I went along as long as I could. But this is it. Good riddance.
Oh, I see. Showing your true colors, I see. Well, so I don't have to see my grandson anymore. Actually, that's not a bad thought.
You didn't do this because you dislike Brian. Or did you?
Not sure. I'll leave that up to your imagination. I should add that I dislike both you and Derek. You always derided everything I said. You never respected me. And as for my son Derek, he had no intention of taking over our shop anyway. I mean, he really should look up to his eldest brother James.
I really can't believe you think this way. It's not what a normal person would do.
You should have never given birth to a child. You're not cut out to be a mother. We are not concerned in the least bit if you guys cut ties with us. We probably won't even notice you are gone.
I really can't forgive you. I will inform James and your husband about what you did.
Go ahead. It would make no difference at all.
Huh? You're delusional. Your husband and son would never put up with what you did.
They all work at my store. Or did you forget that little tidbit? You informed them. Do you really think they would reprimand me, the owner? You're the one who is delusional. Cut ties with me. Well, that means they will be out of a job. Would they really risk it all for a complete stranger?
What about my husband, Derek? What about him? He's your son.
I don't consider him my son anymore. You've contaminated him with your thought germs. You can keep him. He can continue working at your father's old beat-up factory for the rest of his days. Derek sure picked a winner. Anyway, Derek has always been mediocre. Actually, I'm relieved that he will be gone from my life. As long as James, my eldest, is here with us. Well, that's all I want.
I see.
If you understand, just be gone. I never want to see you people again. Never, ever contact us again. Melanie! What did you tell my husband? Come on, answer me. What did you say?
I thought you said you never wanted to contact with us. Just be gone. Isn't that what you said?
Never mind that. Just answer me.
Why do I even have to listen to you? This is one big waste of time. Goodbye.
My husband and my son James, they just told me they quit and left the house about a week ago. They said they could not put up with me anymore and just up and left. My husband, he hasn't returned since. I was forced to close the shop. I can't very well run it all by myself.
Oh, really? It must be very difficult. Okay, goodbye.
Stop kidding around. You did this. I know it.
No, it wasn't me.
Stop lying. I know when you're lying. Who else would do this besides you?
Don't ask me. I really don't know about that. Why don't you just work it out yourself?
Is this Derek's doing? Did he put you up to this? Or was it the both of you scheming behind my back? That's it. I knew it. Derek has always been like that. He's always trying to embarrass me.
It was not Derek.
Huh? Then who the hell blabbed to my husband and son?
Do you really want to know?
Melanie, let me make one thing clear. You are talking to your mother-in-law.
We cut ties with you already. You're not family or a friend. You're a complete stranger to us. I don't care if you're the shop owner or former mother-in-law or whatever. It has nothing to do with me or my family. So, do you want to know who?
You'll regret treating me like this. Just tell me!
It was Brian. He got your husband and son to quit.
You mean to tell me that frail little allergic-prone punk blabbered to my husband?
Yes, Brian talked with both your husband and James about the whole situation. He told them he wanted to continue being family with them, but no longer wanted anything to do with you. All three of us explained the whole thing to your husband and to James. It's true that your husband is unable to refuse you. And if he does, he loses his job and a place to live. That's where my parents come in. I asked my father to give them a job and a place to live for a while. Your husband pleaded with mine to help him out. And I guess that was what convinced my folks. My father was looking for people, so actually, it was a godsend for us to get not only one, but two competent employees. Oh, yeah, for your information, they have already moved into our dormitory facility.
No way! You're making all this up. That can't be right!
As for your son, James, he's already moved here with his wife and son, your grandson. And your husband, he grabbed the basic essentials and is already living over here. The four of them are living in the apartment dormitory that my father owns. I hear that your shop only employed your husband and son, right? You made them work 7 days as well, hardly allowing them a day off. But neither of them complained, especially your husband, who still apparently loved you, despite your flaws. But after what you did to his grandson, he came to his senses and no longer wanted anything to do with you. He was on the verge of tears while telling me this. He also said that once the whole thing is settled, he plans to begin divorce proceedings. I recommend that you make preparations. That's all I got to say. Goodbye.
Not so fast, you hear me? This conversation is not over! Oh, hello, Melanie. I was just contacting you because I want to give Brian a gift to commemorate his high school graduation. I was wondering if there was anything in particular that Brian wanted. What does he like?
Huh? Is this your mother? I thought I blocked you and deleted all your contact information. Must be some kind of mistake. Goodbye.
Hold on a second!
Huh? What do you want?
Come on! Don't be that way! Let's talk this over! I mean, we're a family, aren't we? We've been a family for the last 18 years. That's got to mean something, right?
What family? Are you serious? How many times have you thrown out my cooking, saying it was crap, saying I always buy takeout food, or taking our vacuum cleaner without permission, stuff like that? Oh, yeah, and about that little thing about jeopardizing my son's life? Good, wholesome family stuff like that?
Well, I thought I was just acting normally, but I regret it all. I'm really sorry for acting that way for so many years. I really regret that thing about the powdered eggs. I truly thought it would help. Ever since then, I looked back on what I did and feel absolute regret. I sincerely apologize for it all.
Are you saying all this because your husband is demanding a divorce?
Well, I guess that is part of it.
So, that's what this is all about, huh?
Well, yeah. You know, I just wanted to...
Please stop. You don't have to get all worked up over it.
I have a suggestion. What do you say we all take another vacation? All together, as a family. Including Brian. I really want to fix this and just be a happy family again.
Oh, you are totally delusional. Are you kidding me?
You used to invite me on these trips all the time. Come on. Think about all the good times we had. We can do it again.
About that last trip, I really didn't even want to invite you. But how could I just invite Grandpa and not you, right? So I had no choice but to ask you to come along. But it turned out to be a nightmare for us and for Brian.
Please, I beg you. At least accept my apologies. Maybe then Grandpa will change his mind about divorcing me.
I knew it was all about yourself. You contacted me to get to Grandpa to change his mind. This sincerity shtick is not going to cut it. The world's worst mother-in-law to the very end. Very fitting if you ask me. Thanks for wasting my life for 18 years. I'm so glad to cut ties with you once and for all.
Please, Melanie, you've got it all wrong. James left saying he never wanted to see me again. I can't get in touch with him. If my husband leaves, I will lose everything. The shop is as good as gone. This shop was handed down from my mother and father. They protected this place for a generation. I'm sure you understand. Please help me out. Please, Melanie. I'll do anything you say. So please.
Wow, am I imagining things? I've never heard you beg and cry for forgiveness. Actually, I'm shocked. I never thought you had it in you. Brian was in the hospital for several days, but recovered completely and came home. He's currently getting ready to go off to college. As for my former mother-in-law, she was refusing to consent to the divorce, but finally relented, and the divorce went through recently. The shop she was running was not able to attract potential employees. Who would want to work for her, right? Well, the shop eventually went under and closed. She is currently putting the shop on the market, and now lives in an old, dilapidated apartment somewhere. According to Grandpa, she always purported to be the owner who ran a prosperous shop, but in reality, the shop was in the red. I can sort of understand her predicament now. And about knowingly serving food to an allergic person, that's a crime. We're currently discussing the situation with our lawyer about pressing charges against her. For my former mother-in-law, her current predicament does not look very good. After 18 years of torment, I hope she finally gets what she deserves.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.